Welcome back, everyone. It's been about a week since I've actually made a video. Just like the title says, about 7 days I'm not going to be able to drive. And it is unfortunate because we finally have double-digit weather. We had yesterday, about 15 degrees. And we have some good days this week as well, where the salt on the roads have been starting to get kind of cleaned up a bit as well. So it might have been all right just to take the GT out now as well. Or maybe a couple more weeks and we'll be able to take the GT out, start driving the GT again. But it seems like they're still kind of cleaning up the salt. But I was just looking forward to kind of getting out and getting a drive in. But actually, 3-4 days back, I ended up getting sick. So I had an extreme severe fever and just like the usual stuff like vomiting. And I didn't really think much of it. But I had quite a bit of pain and I ended up going to the hospital. And in the moment, they just put me on morphine and gave me a bunch of medication, and they had sent me back pretty much the next morning. So I'd come back home, and I got a call Friday where they were like, hey, look, you got to come back to the hospital. We have to right away pretty much hook up this IV line. And that leads to kind of the reason why I can't drive really anything, because I have an IV line hooked up right now. It's actually behind the wrap. And the reason for that was they called and said that they had seen that I had like E. coli bacteria that was showing in the blood. So where I could have gotten it from, I don't know. It could have been literally from anything. It could have been from maybe lettuce, maybe, just something I drank, sometimes ice and something. Crazy to think, because most of the time when we travel, we think to be more careful of these things, when we go to places, outside of even North America. So I didn't really think I would have got it here. And I guess, it is something that people do deal with here, and it's a 24-hour cycle. Every pretty much 24 hours, you have to go and you have to get antibiotics pretty much put in through the IV line. So that's why they leave the IV line in. So every 24 hours, for a week, you go in and get the antibiotics pretty much pumped through the IV line. And it's very important, of course, that you do that. That's why, I went in. Good thing is, already, today's Sunday, 2 days in, got another 5 days of that. And today's raining anyway, so today I'm not really missing much. But this week, for sure, definitely looking forward to getting some more driving in and getting some more videos made for everyone. But I wanted to make sure that today I made a video, especially because I actually enjoy making more of the long form content here on YouTube than some of the short form content that I always make on like Instagram's okay. I use Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Of course, three platforms, YouTube now. TikTok, I don't really like as honestly much, but I do use it. I find that there's a lot of negativity on it. Whereas Instagram, you still have some, but it's still better. But the YouTube community is actually amazing, which is why I felt, even despite whatever I'm dealing with right now, I wanted to make sure I made a video and I did not miss out on staying as consistent as possible and making sure I drop as much content, videos, until we're more active with doing more on the road with the vehicles for everyone who is subscribed and has stayed in touch with everything that we've had kind of going on through the winter. So again, just for that reason, we're making this video now. I just wanted to update everyone. And just with this, it's more annoying because I probably, can drive, but it's a little annoying because I drive the M3 every day, and, a couple of days back, I was way too out of it. I had a fever for a couple of days. There's no way I was going to be able to drive. Maybe now I could probably drive, but it's a bit annoying because M3, drive it day to day, manual, and because the IV line, the needle is in the vein. So imagine like shifting gears, and it kind of, you guys understand what I mean, it's kind of poking at you. So it's not the most pleasant feeling, and that's probably not something I want to play around with. Next thing you know, you're driving a manual car and all of a sudden it just falls out, right? There's a couple of more days really, I think, that I just am a little bit more kind of grounded in a sense of really being out and active. But in the meantime, the SVJ wheels, they are on the way. They're done, produced. I'll actually throw up right here. Let's see, right here. I'll throw up an image of the rendering, the finalized rendering of the SVJ wheels. So visualize and think, if you guys think there's you know, it's a good fit. We didn't go with 22s or 21s like the bigger size. We actually went with the same OEM size. So the same 20s in the front, 21s in the rear. The fitments, everything, Amber was able to get them pretty accurate with it. And then we'll have the car lowered. The tints will be done. Tints are completed. And then after that, we just have to get into doing the exhaust tune, all of that stuff. But first I want to just get all of that stuff, get the car actually sitting, looking good. Then we'll get into everything else. And then R8, as you may have seen, of course, in the other video, you know, R8's been fine now. It's driving again. And I don't know if there's anything you guys recommend. Like, again, this reminder, this car is a twin turbo car. If there's anything that you guys recommend that we should do to the R8, let me know. But the GT is the only thing that I think would stay stock, because even the Cullinan has spacers on it, has lowering links on it. But the GT is the only thing I think would stay stock. Maybe wheels down the line. I don't know. What do you guys think? But I really do like the factory wheels on these cars. Like, I really think they're very nice. And especially when the car is on track mode and slammed right to the ground, I think they look pretty dope. And I do prefer these rims over some of the other GT ones, like the factory one, which the other style silver finish ones. So do you guys think this needs any more to it? And remember, this does have a Akrapovic exhaust to it. And while I open the garage, again, it is windy, it is raining, but on the bright side, all the snow did melt away. And as you see in some of the other videos, you can tell the rain at least was able to help with that. The M3 just sitting, but all the snow is gone. It is a bit windy today, and you know, as much as the rain may not seem as appealing, at least it did help with kind of clearing all of that snow away. So that's a huge bonus there. And yeah, so today's video again is a little bit shorter, but I just wanted to make this video more as kind of like an update for why you know, I didn't make any other video or vlog in the last week or so, because I did say, and I like sticking to my word, I did say I'll be dropping 2 to 3 videos a week, and I feel like I didn't own up to what I said I would do, which is why this video I've made today. It is still a little bit hard for me to talk on camera, so you know, just bear with me a couple more days, try to get another video in. I'll think of maybe a topic, or let me know if you guys think there's a topic that we should talk about. But there was also one thing that we did miss. We did miss the giveaway, which was up until yesterday, which was for the Pixel Bridge giveaway. So I got William to do the draw for that, which will be right after this. So again, if you're new here, if you haven't already, please do subscribe, comment, like, let us know if you recommend anything that you'd like to see on this channel. And again, I appreciate everyone that has already been subscribed and sticking around. And I hope everyone's enjoying the content. Just bear with me. Probably 3, 4, 5 days, I'll be back to normal, and then we'll continue on with everything else. I think sometimes we forget we're human. We have to deal with kind of just health stuff as well, but you know, health over everything, always number one. But at the same time, I always want to make sure that I'm able to just keep everyone up to date with kind of what's kind of going on, you know, day to day, week to week, because before I started to do anything on YouTube, I went into this committed to make sure I'm doing this for the long run. And I feel like if I don't do that every single week, I'm not owning up to what I pretty much am promising everyone that I'm doing. So, which is a very key reason to this video. And I will continue to make sure I'm consistent every week. Other than that, thank you everyone, and I appreciate it. I'm sorry this video is not that long. Let me know what you guys think, and now William's part will take over right here.
Hi guys, we finally survived winter. Winter's basically over, spring is here, car season is here, so I'm very excited to bring out the cars this year. Today we're gonna go ahead and announce the Pixel Bridge contest winner for the $10,000 giveaway. Some of you guys commented, some of you guys didn't, but just go ahead and pick a winner right now. Under the video, you guys had to comment Pixel Bridge. We got 104 comments. Again, some of you guys commented Pixel Bridge, some of you guys didn't. So let's go ahead and pick right now. Anything, keyword. We're gonna go ahead and choose Pixel Bridge, and boom, let's get started. Loading comments, we got 64 comments, and 3, 2, 1, picking a winner. Perfect. So Gnan, I probably pronounced that wrong. My apologies if I have. I'm gonna go ahead and email you. You email me, actually, DM me on Instagram, DM me Amin. And we'll be happy to help you out and get started from there. Guys, thank you guys so much for supporting each and every one of us. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support as well. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this. So I really, again, appreciate it. A lot more contest giveaways in the future coming 2025. And I'll see you guys in the next one.